Hey guys, so normally for my Asilas review videos, I would do a face cam, but unfortunately my camera is broken at the moment and I just need to get a new setup, and until then I'm going to have to kind of rig it, so bear with me here. So I know the game footage has nothing to do with King Asilas and all that, but hopefully we can just look past it and get to the meat and potatoes of everything. So in the opening sequence of episode 14, we listen to a conversation between Satan and King Asilas. This conversation is very significant because Satan refers to poker, a gambling game, and Asilas refers to chess, a game that requires actual strategic mind and critical thinking and logic. Satan seems to think that Asilas is playing poker with how he's handling, world affairs. However, Asilas seems to think that he is playing chess. Chess doesn't require luck, as he states in the conversation with Beelzebub. While this conversation is very significant to how the rest of the episode plays out, it actually doesn't revolve around Satan. It revolves around these reptilian creatures known as Dracs in the Asilas universe. Based on the information given to us in episode 14, it's basically easy to conclude that these Dracs reptilians are alien-like in nature, and they're not from Earth, so they're either from a different dimension or they're from a different planet. They eat humans, and they also make hybrids of humans that can live on their home world, the Drac world, but they still harvest them for food. Then they let these Drax hybrids run around for a generation or so, or one or two generations. But they've been coming to Earth a lot more often because apparently their hybrid source of food is failing them, or whatever the case may be. Gabriel actually is torturing one of these captured Drax beasts, and as it turns out, Asilas is actually going to battle this beast in a cage. Something that, on paper, looks really reckless and stupid. But it turns out that he defeats this beast. Don't want to give away many spoilers into how he defeats the beast, but it's pretty graphic. And as you may have guessed, these reptilian aliens known as the Dracs are actually one of the main controllers of the world. They have influences in Africa, Europe, Asia, etc., etc. But they don't have influence in the Americas, which is something that bothers them and that sees Asilas as a threat and makes him out to be someone that could potentially danger their control of the world. And it's kind of silly thinking that a 6-foot something human could outsmart 9-foot tall aliens, a whole race of them. But this story just gets even better and better as time goes on. It actually makes me really excited to see what has in store for us for episode 15, which is dropping Friday. When actually listening to this episode, just keep in mind that the Dracs see humans as inferior species. They are inferior to the 9-foot tall alien. And the last thing I want to touch on is public attention surrounding Gabriel. At the sort of towards the end of the podcast, you actually listen to Asilas address reporters, and a lot of them ask questions about Gabriel, who we know is a time traveler. However, the public doesn't know that. In fact, there's no public records on Gabriel at this point of time because he's from the future. He hasn't been born yet. So Asilas pulls pulls a Donald Trump and just bans anyone from asking about it, which is something weird to me. I would think that maybe there would be like a cover story. And, he should have just lied and said, oh, Gabriel's on the High Council, blah, blah, blah. And then his records are private or something like that. It doesn't have to go into whole conspiracy theory level territory, which is something that will be interesting to see unfold in the coming episodes. I do believe that Gabriel's saga will continue, even though it's not really a main saga. It isn't even a side saga. It's just, it's just crazy to listen to. Well, that's going to be it for me, guys. Episode 15 drops Friday. Episode 13 and 14 of Season 2 are out right now. Links will be in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.